pleasure as we close 2025 to introduce our final Good Things report. You guys would have experienced and heard stories of over the year, different areas in college, where persons have been gaining a lot of success in introducing new innovative ways of doing work, excelling and performing, whether it's through individual contributions or through team contributions. And as we close this year Good Things report, we want to spotlight one of the initiatives that we're launching in next year from the HR department. It's our new performance management appraisal system. So listen in why this is a good thing for you. Over the past few years, the college have been working earnestly on revising the performance management system. Some of you may be quite aware because you've been involved in our surveys in terms of reviewing the old system. Some of you have been involved in our pilot tests, and then as you will hear from this video, there are some departments who have been involved in collaborating on the design of the system. Where we are is a culmination of a number of years of work, as well as a number of years of input, as well as a number of years of dedication. So we've said in a broad sense over the year, share with us some of the great things that you've been doing. And what we've done, we've amplified those stories, we've congratulated you, and we've seen it. But now the performance management appraisal system provides a structured and systematic way to actually objectively capture individual level greatness, as well as department and team level greatness. So some of the key things and new things about the system. At presently, we know that the performance appraisal happen at one time. And as I said, performance appraisal is an interview, you talk to your supervisor, you come up with a score, and that's it. But we're implementing a system that does one. First, it plans for performance. So the new performance appraisal system takes into consideration what should my performance look like over the year. So it's not at the end of the year then you're surprised with, you did this well, I didn't do this well, but there is an objective period by which there is an intentional goal setting, as well as competency mapping, as well as project planning that you can use as a performance guide throughout the year. And we've developed the forms, we've developed the handbooks, the tools, as well as we have a comprehensive training plan to ensure that supervisors as well as employees are aware of how do I plan for performance, how do I set these objectives, how do I develop the relevant KPI. We also, in the designing this new system, said that we want to have a more objective way of performance. And we've changed that and we've altered that through the new assessment form, as well as a system that is built online. You have an objective measure to measure your performance. You as well can track your performance. We have the mid-year check-ins now that we've included, which also help you to monitor your progress against those pre-established goals as the year progresses.
All right, so perhaps I should tell you what was done. Well, Dr. Matthew reached out to me and asked me she told me what the end goal was, to automate some of the forms. So my role in it was really just take what she had given me and using the scoring matrix which she also provided to create the formulae. So there was a number of different interactions between both of us, to test the form. If I notice any inconsistencies, we will discuss it. And basically to refine it.
Relaunch the platform, utilizing the feedback that you should have gotten from deans, supervisors, etc. And rebuild the platform from the ground up, making it more user-friendly, more accessible, and ensuring that it's not just about performance appraisal, but now the system is more of like you, the manager or the supervisor, is more of a coach to your the persons who are reporting to you. So you have constant feedback utilizing a new platform versus the old platform where it was a matter of just completing the forms and uploading the forms to the system.
And I think for me, and also for staff, one of the real heuristic values of this system is answering the question, what's in it for me? And we've developed something called now a custard point award system. At the end of the performance period, based on the total scores that you would have accumulated, your scores now are translated into redeemable points that now you can gain non-financial benefits in the organization. So typically, we know performance appraisals is tied to contract renewals. We've expanded that. Within what we are allowed to do and allowed to provide in terms of a resource capacity, we're now providing a point reward system that can be redeemed for different benefits. Whether it may be remote work days, flexible work arrangements, days off. The beauty of the system is it's all online. And you can actually track your performance, see your scores, monitor your redeemable points, redeem your points, see when your points are assigned to you or when your awards are assigned to you, and of course you can keep updated on it.
Well, the fact that now as an employee, you can track your appraisal submission from beginning to end. So you have a complete automated end-to-end workflow happening. So the previous system, the analog system with the forms, I as the employee had basically a blackout zone where I had no information after my supervisor would have submitted my appraisal. Even the first version 1.0 of the system we would have built, a similar situation was happening. There was no real feedback loop happening with once an appraisal is submitted. However, the new system allows me to be able to submit my self-evaluation, sit with my supervisor and have them complete the appraisal. And I also going to be getting real-time feedback by email notifications from the platform that my appraisal was submitted, it was reviewed by HR, it was reviewed by my department head, if my contract has been prepared, if there's some appeal I need to submit with regards to my appraisal, all that information, I track that in real time, I can get that feedback. So the benefit for me as an employee utilizing a system like that now, where I have full visibility of where my appraisal is in the pipeline, really is going to be a great benefit for me, I see personally.
So we are excited, guys, to launch a system in 2026. Starting from January this year, coming in 2026, you will see a rollout of training to help support persons on the knowledge of the system, what it entails, how you're going to be appraised, what you can look forward to. And then, of course, we'll have some workshops, in terms of practical workshops to help persons understand the system better. We are excited too because we believe that the system can bring real change to the organization in terms of a performance culture change. Earlier this year when we did the Workforce Center, we launched and we said we are game changers and all, right? And this is just another step, another system, another support mechanism to ensure that our college becomes a college that is known nationally to be that college that transforms lives and transforms communities. We're looking forward to it.